Greetings and welcome to Nathan All Official. This is my personal channel where I do vlogs, reviews, and anything else that catches my fancy. So, just making this video to let you know I'm alive. Made one last week. Didn't quite get, I just wasn't feeling it and ended up not uploading it. So this one's just to let you know what's been happening. Last week, I finally got my COVID vaccine, and honestly, like, if I'm being honest, the COVID thing hasn't scared me, because the thing that worries me most is just that I'm at a job where I'm forced to interact with a ton of people, many of which refuse to do even the simplest things to keep themselves, and those around them safe. Like, I'm not too worried about myself. I've been at the shop for over half a year. It's like we're closing in on the 1-year anniversary, and I haven't been sick yet. Or at the very least, I haven't been symptomatic. I'm still doing the things I'm supposed to. Got a mask on my face every time I walk out the door. Yes, I've been vaccinated. I'm still keeping the mask on every time I walk outside until this thing is completely gone and we're told that masks are no longer required. I'm going to follow the science, okay? Because if people had just done what they were supposed to last year, we'd have had to deal with this thing for a few months, and then, we could have gone back to normal. But no, people just had to be assholes about it. And that's why we're still here now. And now people want to be assholes about the vaccine. You can't have it both ways. You can't refuse to get vaccinated and then get pissed when people still make you wear a mask. So, anyway, yeah, I'm good. Hurt like hell. Big ass needle. Hurt like hell. And, I think I had some adverse effects. Because one of the main things that happens when they give you a vaccine is that, they simulate a sickness so that your body knows how to fight. That way, if you ever get an actual infection, it looks, you've already got antibodies and stuff, so that your body sees the germs and is like, hey, I know exactly how to take care of you. Dealt with some headaches that first day. Then on Thursday, my throat got inflamed for some reason. It felt like it was swelling shut a little bit. I mean, it never reached the point where I wasn't able to breathe. It was just really sore, and I couldn't swallow anything. And by anything, I mean, water, too. Nothing was going down. I just couldn't make the swallowing motion with my throat. So I just kind of laid there just, breathing for a while, and it got better, but the problem is, it's still a little sore. It's not bad. Life is back to normal. It only hurts because, I wake up in the morning feeling fine, but then you go to work and you have to spend 8 hours talking to everybody who walks through the door, and it starts getting a little sore after that. And, carrying around cough drops and shit, just so that I'm not so that people don't look at me and think I'm hacking up a lung. But, yeah, I'm fine. Just, a day to rest and maybe eat some soup. I'm good. I'm healthy and fine. Power through. It's nothing I can't. I've been through worse. And then, it's kind of funny though. This week especially, we're allowed to get on an 8-hour shift up to 3 breaks. And this week especially, I've been taking my breaks. Because you know what? It's funny. I just haven't been feeling it. Just mentally, I'm not there. Physically, my body's not doing well. I just need some time. Just need 10 minutes, man. But when I'm in the back walking out stock, it's just I can go 10 hours. I don't need a break, man. I'm good. I need a break from the people. The job itself is not that difficult. It's just there are a lot of people that can be really difficult. And then when you have a ton of people, and then a ton of them end up being difficult, it gets to you. It wears you down. But anyways, life goes on. So, some good news. I got a thing from the U.S. Copyright Office. So I now have my next 3 years. 3 years planned out in 2020. This is 2020, yeah. So in 2023, my first full-length novel, Just Shy of Serenity, will be coming out. It's a coming-of-age story that basically just follows two best friends from, meeting at 4 years old to, 27. It's a very long, very complicated story, very involved. Coming out 2023. And in 2023, we're going to do The Marina. It's book one of a very long series. Well, actually, technically, it's chapter one of book one. Just because, it's one of those things. It's going to be 9 books. And the first book's 27 chapters. And I've got the first 3 chapters and the last 2. And the 19 in the middle. But there are a lot of details that need to be hammered out, so I figured let's just write the first chapter as its own little short story. So we're going to get that out to you. It's part of a longer story called The Existence of Chaos. And it's hard to talk. My throat is sore. After this, I'm not talking to anyone for the next 24 hours. My mouth will not open except to put food in. Anyways, it's a story entirely just about, alternate realities, parallel universes, stuff like that. And, of course, the one that I'm working on right now, just had a conversation with my guy, Eli. We're talking about the cover and marketing and stuff. And right now we're hoping for a fall release. So I'm tentatively saying that September, I have a book called Forever I'm In. And it's about, basically there's a group of friends in their 20s. One of them gets diagnosed with cancer. And the entire story is just about everyone else dealing with the fact that she has cancer. And she is slowly dying. And there's not a goddamn thing they can do to stop it. So, look forward to that one coming out soon. And by soon, I mean in a few months. Like I said, I'm hoping for maybe, September seems like a good one, but can't guarantee it'll be out then. And then what's it called? Oh yeah. Let's talk about sex. A lot of people are going to be like, Nathan, no! But we need to talk about it. Why? Because not talking about it is the biggest problem with sex. We're all taught to be ashamed of it, but it's something that happens so naturally. Anyone who talks about sex is somehow a deviant. But let's be real here. No one teaches you how to masturbate. It's just a thing that happens. You wake up one day and your loins are on fire and you just reach down there and start scratching and it feels good. Yeah. But if I'm being completely honest, I'm scared of sex. Really, I'm scared of the thought of, having any sexual interaction with another human being. My phone just went off. We'll ignore it. Because, honestly, it's just a lot. Physically, mentally, I just don't know if I'm really ready for that. I personally just... Here's the thing. Sex is a thing. You decide for yourself what it means to you. You can have sex with everyone. You can have sex with no one. It's your life. You live it. Me, I'd rather not have sex with anyone that I don't feel comfortable crying in front of. So I don't plan on ever having any intercourse outside of a committed relationship. And but I'm still having plenty of like fun. A lot of people look at masturbation like it's something to be ashamed of. A lot of that goes into like toxic masculinity. There's this weird double standard that comes with sex. Like women are expected to never want sex, and you're only supposed to have it when you're in love, and with this one special guy. But you're expected to be really good, like an expert, as if you've been doing this your whole life, and that makes no fucking sense. No one is born good at anything. It takes practice and effort. I'm probably horrible at sex. Why? Haven't actually done that much of it. Like, not with another person, at least. Done plenty of it with myself. I'm great at masturbating. I'm an expert. They say it takes 10,000 hours to be an expert at anything. Well, I've been an expert since high school. See, when you don't have any friends, you gotta find a way to fill your free time. Honestly, one thing I recommend, though, is just expand your horizons. Be willing to try new things within your comfort zone. Me, like, the only thing that makes me uncomfortable when it concerns sex is bringing other people into the mix. It's like, I don't know if I can have sex with one other person right now. Don't even bother inviting me to an orgy. There were no conditions where I will say yes to that. But, when it comes to, like, doing things by myself, sure, I'll try anything once. I've tried some anal stuff. Not that into it, but, like, the one thing I do love is, like, get a little bullet, set it on vibrate, stick it in there. That feels amazing. Because I have a crystal one and a butt plug. Not that into either of them. Actually, I don't think I've used any of those in over a year. But the bullet, like I said, vibrating bullet, stick it in there and just, oh God, I don't even have to I don't even have to touch anything, man. I don't have to touch myself. Just set it to vibrate, stick it in there, and just let it massage the prostate. And that feels great. That by itself is just something amazing. And outside of that, I've got 5 strokers, different sizes, different textures. And, different ones feel good for different reasons. And sometimes you go with one because it feels the best. Sometimes you could go with a different one because, it's the easiest to hold. and you can really get yourself into a rhythm because you hate having to pause halfway through to reset. Because either your hand's getting tired or because you slipped out. Also, lubes. Try some different lubes. If you haven't tried it yet, hemp lube. A water-based lube infused with hemp seed oil. Oh my God, that is my favorite. It makes a huge difference. I can't even tell you, man. If you haven't tried it yet, try that hemp lube. Anyways, yeah. That's all. So, I'm alive. Life going well. And until the next time, I don't remember my outro right now. Whatever. I'm done. Good night.